Armed conflicts like the one in South Sudan destroyed hospitals, schools, farms and houses, tear up communities and rip apart families. Situations of lawlessness and the breakdown of the social fabric that is associated with such conflicts also quicken the spread of AIDS. This means a substantial number of refugees that find their way to refugee camps in Uganda are also living with HIV. In the Bidi Bidi refugee settlement in Yumbe district, NGOs and other government agencies have tried their best to address different aspects of the HIV and AIDS issue. One challenge is that many HIV-positive pregnant women either do not know their status or they deliberately conceal that information when they are giving birth. This means most of them usually transmit HIV to their newborn babies. Rona Kenji, a native of South Sudan, lost her daughter before she fled to Uganda. Her daughter had just given birth to a baby boy whom was later found HIV positive.
Many people advised her to take the child to be tested in the health center. So they took the boy was tested and they found that the boy is also sick.
Rona says she has a challenge getting enough food for her grandson. This also leads to another complication because despite having been put on HIV treatment, Rona's grandson refuses to swallow the drugs, which when taken on empty stomach can lead to a lot of discomfort.
The morning he feels like to take even tea, but there is no sugar. He went to school, coming back, sometimes she will prepare the only beans and he may decide to refuse. He's getting tired of taking drugs. When he has given, he may decide to get it out and throw out.
Her condition is similar to that of Lucia Nyoka, who is also taking care of her granddaughter.
Because we are in the camp, she's lacking diets to prepare for the child.
There are some NGO programs to improve the feeding situation in Bidi Bidi, but they have run into funding problems.
The basket is just maize, cooking oil and beans, and then the porridge. So do I eat this every day? No. So as a livelihood partner, they are coming up giving the small greens, because if a family can have this over 10 meals in a month, it's enough diet and it's better off than the beans every day.
There are instances where food dispatched for the infected children is eaten by the adults themselves.
So when you bring the thing to that one child, the challenge is they will cook this thing for the rest of the family to eat. And you will find within 2 to 3 days the thing is done. It is not there.
Behind me is the Bidi Bidi camp. It happens to be the second largest refugee center in the world and the biggest in Africa. According to United Nations statistics for refugees, it's hosting over 200,000 refugees. When you look at the camp, all seems to be merry until you get into the camp. It so happens that the question of stigmatization of HIV and AIDS from household level to a community level seems to be more profound. Andrew Chamagero, NTV Weekend.